Actually going to slow down just a little bit. All I'm going to do this month is take out Okuni and take Violite. I'm just going to leave you guys sitting in Pugilist because if I slowly take, like, Violite, then you can't go anywhere because Pugilist and Violite block. Then I can take Greenleaf, and again, Ignis, Aurora, and Fontaine won't be able to attack anywhere other than Greenleaf or Pugilist. May as well set you guys to train during this short break in you actually going to combat. So we'll go down there. Then we'll, like, take Aurora and Ignis both, and then if they take Pugilist from me, that's fine. Then I can just take Fontaine and Pugilist and win. Let's get it. Dude, it always takes me so much longer to go through these episodes than I think it will. We've already been live for, I think, about an hour, and I'm still not done with this episode. But honestly, that's fine, because I know for certain it won't take me more than about 30 to 40 minutes to do Kai's episode. And then we'll just, we'll do the final episode until we're done with the game. Your favorite Pokemon is every Pokemon? That's a lie. I don't believe you. You're really gonna sit here and tell me that you feel the exact same level of love for Stunfisk that you do Rayquaza? I don't believe it. Stravdor is probably my favorite bird, other than Rufflet. Stravdor is a really good mon. Where's part 114 of this playthrough on YouTube? Yeah, I mentioned this in an earlier stream. Real Brandon Dog, thank you for following, much appreciated. I don't know what happened to part 114. Someone brought it to my attention, like, months ago, like, hey, part 114 is missing. I'm like, oh. Someone needed to have told me that, like, months ago, because now that footage is gone. I don't know if I just never uploaded it for some reason. I don't know if... What's your ability? It's really good, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it's OP. It's just as good as Kenshin. But, I don't know what happened to it, and because no one pointed it out to me early enough, and because I didn't recognize myself, I'm not putting the blame on my viewers. The blame is mine, too, because I just didn't notice. But, there's nothing that can be done now. That episode is just lost. I have no way to get it back, and I don't even know what happened to it. I don't know if I legitimately just, like, maybe I forgot to upload it and then deleted it by mistake, or maybe I did upload it, but, like, I accidentally deleted it from YouTube somehow, or maybe YouTube just ate it, like, got rid of it for some reason, somehow, some way, by a mistake in their servers or something. I honestly have no idea. I have no idea what happened. Oh, Charizard has 3 movement spaces now. Why is my phone going off? I don't have time for this. Please stop. That was actually my grandfather calling me back after he couldn't talk to me earlier, but I will have to call him again later. I love having Munshigi and or Kenshin on my team. 69, nice. I need to turn off my phone's ringer. Hold up a second, chat. I actually have to text something important to my grandfather. I'll be just a moment. Just a second. Alright, sorry about that, chat. My attention is now back on the video game. Let's go. No, Strather! He got crit. Oh, but we got to hear his cry, so honestly it was worth it. This will probably be the next to last stream before Xenoblade. No, this is the last stream before Xenoblade. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm taking tomorrow off because I'm... Mostly, honestly, I'm just taking tomorrow off because when Xenoblade comes out, I'm going to stream for like 2 weeks straight. No joke. Just like I did with Persona 5. So I'm like, you know what? With that in mind, let's just take Thursday off. I normally take Thursdays off anyway. Violite belongs to me. this man's got him a champ. I want him a champ. Alright, drop Okuni here. Yeah, we got one space. Just drop everyone else in Chrysalia. It doesn't matter. Got a Dusknoir too. That's a cool setup. Alright, go on to the next month. Next, we'll take Greenleaf. Then we'll take Aurora and Ignis in one fell swoop next month. Oh wow, 4 generals. Who is it? Yukimura, of course. Kanetsugu, makes sense. Oichi gets charisma every time because she's adorable. And then some dude I've never heard of. I think I just recruited you literally moments ago, and then I made you one of my 4 generals. Doesn't seem like a very good idea, but nothing to be done, I guess. Greenleaf, you're mine. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to go through all the quotes. I might even go through all the quotes tonight. But I will get all that done before Friday's stream. How many more stories till the Tale of Two Heroes? This story and then Kai's story. All we have left is Magoichi's story, which we're currently in, and then we have to do Kai's story, which should be pretty short. And then it's the Tale of Two Heroes, where we have to get a perfect link on Takatora, the only normal warrior who doesn't have his perfect link. Wait a minute, use, yours isn't as good as Kenshin's because it only lasts 1 turn. Yeah. Don't use your ability yet. But, yeah, we gotta get 1 warrior, 1 perfect link in that episode. We have to get the starter 2 more evolutions and Arceus, and we have to get Nobunaga, and we have to get the starter hero character to evolve to his final form. And then we have to get Nobunaga Rayquaza. And that's all that's left to do. What are the 2 evolutions I don't have? I'm pretty sure it was Vaporeon and Jolteon, because I made sure to leave the stone evolutions for last so it would be easy to get them. I don't get how they choose the Guardian of Capacity. I've almost always gotten some random warrior I've never heard of. I think is it based off of how many, because I think I normally have Tadakatsu get it, I think. And he has like 8 Pokemon. Is it based off of how many Pokemon slots you have? I honestly have no idea either. Couldn't tell you for the life of me. My nose is so itchy. Also, my Alakazam, Sinhep. Also, there's a Pawniard again. I'm so tired of Pawniard. Dark Steel is so annoying in this game. Get out. Machop, what do you think you're going to do to Charizard? Capacity equals amount of Pokemon a warrior can hold? Yeah, that's what I would think, but it doesn't seem to always follow that logic. Guess, did you save the Eevee password until the final one the hero needs? No. Well, I don't think I've used the Eevee password now that you've said that. But also, like, the game naturally spawns an Eevee not long after your hero hasn't had one for, like... If your hero does not have an Eevee on him, then an Eevee swarm will spawn within, like, I don't know, 5 months or something. They spawn really fast. But it also, like, messes up all other swarms. I'm really sorry about this Staraptor, but I want to win. Kess, do you play on your DS on your own time? Not anymore, really. I used to, but nowadays there are just no games on the DS that I care to play unless I'm streaming them, to be honest. I can't remember the last time I picked up my DS for something other than streaming. Imagine if Sableye was in the game, but there was no fairy type. Well, I mean, it'd be the exact same as Spiritomb being in the game. So it kind of already is. I win again. Poor Staraptor keeps getting a little less link because he dies every fight. But he's getting his job done. Alright, skip 1 more month. Chaos, what was the most mindless grind you've done? I don't understand the question. I need you to clarify what you mean. Oh no, a gang of bandits took a Ponegiri. I don't even know what that does in this game. Let them go. Probably raises energy or something. Alright, take Ignis first. I want to take Ignis with the not Lucario party. And then the Lucario party is going to take Aurora. Then the people in Fontaine will probably take Pugilist because I'll leave Pugilist empty. But honestly, that's fine. Then I'll just win Fontaine and Pugilist in 1 month and be done. I don't need the Eevee password, I'm pretty sure. I think we'll be fine. I don't think I'll need it. Dude, the music in this game is so good. I love it. I would say that Pugilist is the second easiest win after Terrera. Because you can absolutely just, even if you can't just slaughter the enemy, which 9 times out of 10 you can, it's really easy to, unless the enemy has like a bird or a mountaineer, it's really easy to just block the enemy out and win on the 5-turn proc. Unless the enemy is horribly overpowered compared to you. In which case, you're like, it doesn't matter if it's an easy win or not, you're just screwed in general at that point. Get intimidated, by the way. Very scary bird. So let's do this. Yeah. I shouldn't have done it in this order. Now I'm going to accidentally kill Staraptor again with Alakazam. Why do I always do this to Staraptor? He doesn't deserve it. Well, I'm sorry, Staraptor. It must be done. Anyways, I don't understand what you mean by most mindless grind. Do you mean, like, a game or something I've played without putting any thought into? To, like, grind out levels or something? I'm actually not, like, a huge fan of pancakes. I like pancakes. But, I mean, I rarely eat them. Mostly, I think pancakes are too much work for how good they are. Like, pancakes are definitely good, but they're... So if I'm at, like, if I'm at a restaurant for breakfast or something, I'll probably be like, yo, pancakes. But if I'm, like, at home or something, I'm like, dude, it's way too much work to make pancakes for the payoff. I'd rather just make eggs. Eggs are way more worth the amount of, like, good taste you get from them compared to the time it takes to make them. Also, I think I just like eggs more than pancakes. But pancakes are definitely more filling. Chat, what's your favorite breakfast food? You don't have to eat it for breakfast. I know there are probably plenty of people who are like me, where it's like you never eat breakfast. Like, I never eat breakfast. If I eat in the mornings, it's not even in the mornings. If I eat after I wake up, I feel sick. If I want to eat something, I have to have been awake for at least, like, 2, maybe 3 hours. But breakfast food, I'm all about breakfast food. Like, breakfast for dinner. Welcome to stream, Gold. Alright, Hanbei, time to get out of here. Grind without needing to think, also a mix of how long it is. I don't know if I'd call it a grind, because when people say grind, I interpret it as something I don't like doing, and that's why it's called a grind. Grind is like a negative connotation, usually. But probably Hyrule Warriors. I normally don't have to put a lot of thought into Hyrule Warriors when I'm playing the game, but I enjoy doing it anyways, going through the adventure maps. Someone said the KG episode, that wasn't mindless. I had to put a good bit of thought into making sure every character got... That entire episode was me making sure people got their perfect links. So I had to put thought into it to make sure that they got the right links and I got the Pokemon to spawn, etc., etc. But I can't really think of many games where I grind. I don't like grinding, so normally if a game requires heavy grinding, I don't do it. I don't even really consider Hyrule Warriors grinding. It's not grinding so much as it just is the gameplay loop is very repetitive, so I don't have to think about it because it's a relatively easy thing to just do on instinct, basically. So I actually take that answer back because I wouldn't even call what I do in that game grinding. So I guess I really don't have an answer for you. But you know what? This is probably not the longest grind thing I've had to do with little thought, but like getting the stamps in Persona 5 The Royal, that was definitely a grind that took a while, and I didn't really put any thought into it. All I would have to do is like walk into room, see if Futaba's ability procs. If it procs, look to see if there's stamp. If stamp, go get it. If no stamp, go back and do it again. Yo, I love bacon. Bacon is great. Bacon is probably my favorite breakfast food, too, now that you've said that. Followed closely by eggs. Like, dude, bacon and eggs? Can't go wrong. Although I do eat eggs differently from most people because I don't like the yolk, so I just eat egg whites. I'm pretty sure I've heard about Explorers of Sky having a randomizer at some point, probably. You eat ramen noodles for breakfast? Really? Just straight up? More power to you. Think Drapion will get 2 kills here? Not quite. I'm gonna try for it. Oh, hey, I got the kill while I wasn't looking. I was reading chat. Volcarona, can you kill this thing? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about this, Lucario. I like pancakes, too, and waffles. A lot of people like to argue, like, waffles and pancakes, like, one is clearly superior to the other. I don't think they're the same thing. I think, like, it's definitely, in my eyes, like, waffles, you get more syrup, because if you put syrup over a waffle, they've got, like, the little holes in the waffle that all the syrup gathers in, and then pancakes are flat, so the syrup doesn't gather as much. So I like pancakes more than waffles, because I don't want that much syrup. But I honestly think they're pretty, like, just the same, basically. Like, they're the same kind of food, it's just a difference in how much syrup you get, in my eyes. But I like both of them. Waffles and, words, raffle? That means you're laughing on the floor. Waffles and pancakes are both really good. I did actually, literally just the other day, YouTube recommended a video to me that said, like, hey, Persona 5 randomizer. And I was like, how do you even do that? How do you even go about randomizing Persona 5, and what does that do? It sounds very interesting. I like, oh, dude, another great breakfast food? Sausage. I love sausage. Probably, like, bacon, egg, sausage. Those are, like, my top 3. I like syrup on my sausage, and I like syrup on my pancakes. And waffles, if I ever have waffles. Other than that, I don't really like syrup on anything. I don't know if there's any other kind of food you put syrup on, to be honest with you, now that I think about it. Oh, I accidentally took Fontaine. I was supposed to take Aurora. Whoops. That was a mistake. I'm gonna drop everyone in Greenleaf and hope he doesn't attack Greenleaf, and then I can just take Aurora. But if he does take Greenleaf, then we'll just have to win Greenleaf and Aurora. It's not a big deal, but it would have been better to have let them take Pugilist. Ah, nice. This worked out even better, somehow, by mistake. Alright, Lucario is absolutely going to dominate here. This is not the Lucario team. Send you, and you. And then bring in you, and Drapion Boy has earned it, to be honest. He deserves to be here at the end. I'm also assuming that a Persona 5 randomizer would, change the enemies you encounter. But I don't understand, like, does it change their level and stats? Because, like, Persona 5, it isn't like Pokemon, where, like, you know, if you're walking around in Persona 5 and the game randomizes Shido to be the first boss you face, unless it, like, changes Shido's level and HP and everything, you're basically screwed. Like, you cannot proceed in the game because Shido will be way too strong. So, and even the normal shadows, if it, like, randomizes a late game shadow into the early game palace, unless it changes the stats somehow, then you're just, like, you're done. You can't win. So I don't understand how they do that. Unless they were like, oh yeah, we made it where the randomizer is so advanced that it will manipulate the stats. It seems easy to do in Pokemon because Pokemon naturally has level progression like that. Persona 5 enemies don't seem to be quite that level to me. But maybe I'm just wrong and don't understand. Which is also, like, insanely possible. But it definitely sounds interesting. I got Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX and I did a full playthrough of it on Twitch and it's on my YouTube channel. Oh, I also love Toast. Toast is great. Just some simple, I don't like putting jelly or anything, some of my family members do, but I just like some simple, well-done toast. Throw some butter on it. I'm just like Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy. I love it. Buttered toast, man. What more could you ask for? Use your ability to make everyone unstoppable. This is gonna kill my Lucario. Maybe. I want Lucario to hit the Quagsire, though. Go for it. Just hope for the best. He lived on 3, let's go. Lucario, the absolute champ. And I think Ranmaru has a healing ability. No, he got burned! And I hit Staraptor again, every time. All allies moves, why don't you have a heal anymore? I hate it when a character loses a healing ability. Now this does, like, nothing because I've been burned. That's what I get for trying to cheat the system. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill... Oh my word. I might be able to kill Quagsire right here. Yep, alright. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill this Pawniard until next turn. I might be able to, actually, if I do this. It depends on if... No, not Bodyguard. Well, that's actually fine as long as the Aeron dies. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It all depends on if this Pawniard can live a Cupid-boosted Leaf Storm or not from the side, because now I'm going to be able to get to the side because the Blitzel died. Oh, I can get it from behind, even better. Oh, dude, easily. I'll be honest, when I watched Ed, Edd n Eddy when I was little, I honestly thought Jawbreakers were supposed to be the size of your head and could fit in your mouth and fill your cheeks up like a squirrel. Honestly, fair. I never thought about that because I didn't like Jawbreakers anyways as a kid, so it never meant anything to me, but that's understandable. Oh, we finally finished Magoichi's episode. Let's go. Wait a minute. Don't bother recruiting you guys, because then I'm going to have to move you around for... Oh my goodness, up my throat. For no reason. I win. You won, Magoichi. I love it when Masamune takes off his helmet. Of course I did. So what did you think? Did you learn anything watching it at all? It was fairly enlightening. All those famous warriors, if I could get them to join me. Yeah, I learned something too. I learned about the responsibilities of running a kingdom. Magoichi. And I also learned that warlords are big hits with the ladies. Much more so than normal warriors. What? How can you? And so Magoichi won the contest between the junior warriors. The question of whether he had really become popular throughout the Ransei region, however, that remains unanswered. Hello? Oh, there we go. It wasn't letting me skip the credits for a second there. I was like, wait a minute. Save play data. I'm going to watch the credits as soon as we finish 2 Heroes of Ransei. Alright. All that's left is Kai and then Solo's final episode. So let's knock out Kai's episode. Simply the best. Ransei's greatest beauty? Now that's just gotta be me, hasn't it? Confident as ever, Kai steps boldly forward fourth into a showdown between the greatest women warriors of Ransei. And also, Ranmaru is there. Times were changing. Central. Oh yeah, look at that. Viperia is just barely cut out. We were talking about that last stream. Central Ransei was entering a period more opulent than any had seen it before. The beauty of its female warlords had become famous, and there was a growing clamor to find out who was the fairest of them all. I know a girl who's elegant and graceful, one whose style really stands out on the battlefield. That's right, it's me. I've got this contest sewn up. No one's gonna stand a chance against me. Let's go. You definitely have the advantage of the fact that you basically just wear a bikini. Conquer the 7 kingdoms. Alright, we don't want to fight Ina first because Ina will be hard to recruit. What we're going to do, because it's 10 times smarter, is we're gonna recruit Aya because we can easily get her with our Manitin. Then with Aya, we'll have Frostlass to recruit No, who has, Drifloon. Then also with Aya, we can recruit Ranmaru, and then with Ranmaru, we can easily recruit Oichi, and then we'll just knock out Ina and Genshio because it won't matter at that point. So let's get this episode over and done with. We're so close now, chat. We finished this episode, and then there's only one left. Why did Chaos name the hero Solo? It's a reference to Mega Man Star Force 2. That's why I always name my characters Solo or Rogue. Or if I ever play as a female character for some reason in a video game, I typically name her Sonya. It's all a reference. Every single name I use in that respect is a reference to Mega Man. Mega Man Star Force in general, but more specifically Star Force 2. The character whose name is both Solo and Rogue is introduced in Star Force 2. Sonya is introduced in the first Star Force game.